海绵体
NBA 2K17
致勇士队1/30出3-5场。
Sam
小黑安安台主
安啊。
Sam
喂喂喂，
小黑，我来了。
喂喂喂，测试测试。啊有了有了。啊拿，剩下只有2场，那把它结束掉吧。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here on 2K Sports alongside Shaq and Kenny the Jet. The playoff picture coming into focus, but still a handful of games yet to be played. Shaq, go ahead. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. Shaq, with the regular season winding down, playoffs approaching, what's the difference in the locker room between a team that knows they're in the playoffs and a team that knows they won't make the playoffs?
Well, for teams on the outside looking in, it can be demoralizing. You have to find ways to stay motivated, and you got to embrace the spoiler role. Let's be the team that, no one really thinks they're going to get in. Let's spoil some plans for some people. Let's send some other people fishing instead of people sending.
Mickey.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Utah Jazz come into this one after the win against Portland.
How about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
To me, it was the reason why they came away with that game. Their sharp shooting from downtown is always tremendously important.
All right, let's set floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah, Favors and Gobert, the defensive big men pair. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Exum in at the point. And it's McGee with the jam.
And the passing for Green doesn't just look for his shot, wanting to get his guys involved on every possession.
Well, with Exum and Hood, the Jazz have the option to play a huge lineup with their shortest player, Exum, standing 6'6" at that point guard position. Steve, how does their size create problems for teams?
It could be a nightmare because you have guys with length, height, they can deflect shots, and they're able to switch. That's what this league is coming down to. Multiple defenders that can switch and play multiple positions.
Now Curry, following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. Back to Thompson, to the middle, to 5 on the shot clock. Burks against Thompson. Now, here's Burks. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Deflects the pass. Green against Favors. Burks for 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Curry with it. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. Outside for Durant. That one a tad flying to the right, but drops in for him. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Exum dishes to Hayward. It's deflected. Stolen by McGee. Fast break. Here we go. On up the court. Feeds it to Green. Outside Curry. Outside for Durant. And finally they hit one. Durant's got 5 points.
You suck, bro.
So far.
So smooth from long range. We just haven't seen another player with KD's combination of size and guard skills.
1:25 left to play here in the first. To the right side. Back to Hayward. 6 to shoot. Favors with the screen. Works for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Now Curry. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Exum. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Burks sets a screen for Exum. He dishes it to Burks. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. With some arc, and Durant puts it in. 7 points in the game.
The mobility of Kevin Durant showcased right there. So smooth getting to the rim.
Now here's Exum, guarded by Curry. Hayward laid in with a touch off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
It's something they better correct quickly because he'll start running wild if they don't defend him any tougher than that.
Curry passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. A guy who can lead this team and wants to get his guys open looks.
The shot missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The home team leading by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
And they really are just giving them no breathing room out there. They have completely flustered them and set the pace of this game in their favor.
Livingston is out there with Ian Clark, and there's Iguodala, and it's Durant, and it's West in at the center position. And so much of the modern offense, Steve, comes from players creating chances for the shooters on this team. Who do you think are the best playmakers right now in the NBA?
I think Chris Paul. I think Rondo is very good. You have Steph. John Wall has done a nice job being able to become more of a traditional point guard who can score. Some other minds that come to mind. Ricky Rubio is kind of a pass-first point guard. So there's some guys that can get out and really play that point guard position.
And for the Jazz, we've got Shelvin Mack. Johnson is out there with Rodney Hood. Then it's George Hill, and it's Diaw in at the 5. We've got West. Livingston is out there with Ian Clark, and there's Iguodala. And it's Durant in at the 4 spot.
And one thing I don't think Kevin Durant gets enough credit for is his mental toughness.
Good point.
He is rarely shaken or thrown off his game if things aren't going his way, and always remains focused on winning and doesn't let too much throw him off course.
And for Utah, Shelvin Mack is out there with Hill. Then there's Boris Diaw, Then it's Johnson, and it's Hood, and it's a 3 slot. Here's Livingston. Boris Diaw picking up that last basket. West down low. Diaw on him. The feed now to Iguodala. Here's Durant. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 11 points for Kevin Durant. And with Durant and his ability to stay focused on the court, Greg, you're just talking about this. A big example of that was last year when all the free agency speculation was floating around.
Yeah, and that can wear on a player when all the media is talking about your future. Durant has done a great job of blocking out the media the last few seasons and just focusing on winning. I mean, his focus on the court is a big part of why he is so consistent game to game.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
So it's Utah now. It's a 13-point game. Passes it to Mack. He kicks to Diaw. Johnson dishes to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him.
He has to be somewhat careful now. 2 fouls in the first half. Doesn't want to pick up a third if he can help it.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Durant. And Utah with a change here, too. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Sheldon Mack. Now, here's Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Green, the screen from deep. Iguodala. They grab their own miss. Kicks to Clark. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
He also understands better than most how to use angles, and that was the reason why.
Livingston, that's good. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Jazz trail by 15. It's stolen by Livingston. Thrown down hard with both hands.
Beautiful play by Sean Livingston. Been able to probe, get inside on the defense, and finish with a slam.
Now here is Hill. He's covered by Livingston. Pick up by Hill. Hayward kicks to Diaw. The Jazz again can't hit it. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Livingston with it. Hill's there. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Livingston, no luck. And here is Hill. Outside Hood. He feeds it to Hayward. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hood. Puts it up from 12. Green with the rebound. Lets it fly. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The home team leading by 17. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, what is working out there so far tonight?
Defensive end, we rebounded the ball, keeping them off the glass, and being able to execute an offensive end.
We'll see about the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us. We can only beat ourselves.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story.
That concludes our half.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
Just awesome on-court awareness, knowing when to take it to the hole as well as dish it out. That's why he is such a crucial member to this team.
Green is out there with JaVale McGee. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Curry. And it's Iguodala at the three. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Hey, Rudy Gobert, such a great find for the Utah Jazz. A force of nature defensively. Go gadget arms is developing a shot also around the rim.
Now here's Exum. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Thompson comes with the double team. Works for 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Because he's really good defending all the way out to the three-point line.
And Gobert may be the most impactful player of the 2013 draft class. Steve, he was taken 27th. How in the world did he slip that far?
Well, workouts, you really can't see his value, but put him out on the floor with his length and size and the impact he has defensively, you can't simulate that in workouts. You have to see him playing games.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Defense has been atrocious lately for them. You can't blame him at all for wanting to address that here in this timeout.
Now here's Gobert. Hayward kicks to Burks. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert kicks the bucket off a perfectly placed assist. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
And for his career, Gobert has averaged better than 50% from the field, an efficient scorer in the post.
Thompson passes to Curry. McGee is screened. Now here's Iguodala. On the wing, Thompson. The 19-foot shot. Gobert pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Any chance Burks gets it from that area of the floor, he's taking it. That's a practice shot for him.
Steve, you won a sportsmanship award that is revered by so many in the NBA, and always a pretty significantly even-keeled disposition, always first class with the media, one of the best guys always in the league to talk to. We see other players like, Kevin Garnett, Russell Westbrook, a little bit more fiery. What are the advantages to either approach?
It is. I mean, it's just preference. I was a guy who was kind of fiery, like a lot of talkative, but I think also just like those guys, we get a chance to know more about them off the court. They are good guys. You have different depositions on the floor than off. And I like Kevin Garnett and Russell Westbrook, totally different off the court.
I know Garnett. He is as good a guy as there is.
He is. He's first class. Now on the court,
tough competitor.
He'll go at you.
He will.
Just like Russell.
Yes. Here's Mack following the basket by Draymond Green. And that's going to be a home for 8 seconds. A chance to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Jazz.
Not a lot of difference between them. You know, it's about 50-50, but this game isn't 50-50 right now. They need a big run here just to get back into the mix.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball play here in the third quarter. Curry with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The pass to Green. Durant with a wide open look. They get the rebound. Outside Curry. .55 seconds left to play here in the third. Loose.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't,
it is ugly.
One-on-one here. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Mack, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry dishes to Durant. McGee against Gobert. 5 on the clock. Thompson for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you give Thompson any room to breathe, he'll make you look silly.
Here's Exum. Off target from 3-point range. The 3 quarters of play all in the books.
台主为什么不调球员真实命中率？跟你说啦，2K17这一代没有调真实命中率这个选项。
And we're rolling here again with the 4th.
它只有难度选项。你觉得？你看我的设定值，你觉得这种数值还要再调低吗？这个也太低，你还要再调低哦？那我调到0就好了嘛。电脑还比我高你知道我的3分球成功率37、37、32，你觉得还要再调吗？这一代没有所谓的比赛风格，就变成了难度的选项而已啊。
Quarter might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
你要叫我调到0来，调到0就不用我，那怎么
Jazz
投都
trail
不
by
会进、
20. And so in the game for the Jazz, a tall
应该是
wing
说那
pair
些
with
东西都
Hood
是
at the
空
2
白
and Hayward at the small forward.
本来就应该
Johnson is out there with Gobert,
如果
and
是
it's
硬
Hill
投
in
的
at
话，
the
那
1.
就很惨。
Now here is Hill. Hood kicks to Hill. Clock at 4. The shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
He had all the room he needed to get the shot off, just couldn't find the bottom.
And stolen by Hayward.
大幅的去削弱他的命中率。
And Hayward at the stop.
Length and speed of Hayward is incredibly hard to defend. He loves to ram it through the rim.
Here's Clark.
对，之所以命中率会那么高，是本来就是第一个就是
West
勇士队
outside.
的球员的素质很高，所以他很容易去进球。
And the layup's good off the
在
glass.
空档卡住
And that
之后
tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Utah calls timeout.
我自己认为要调到20几了，调到20几也太残酷了。
We see it practically every game. A player picks up a few quick fouls and has to change how they play. Steve, just how drastic of a mentality change is it when you're playing in foul trouble?
Well, it takes away a little bit of your aggressiveness, and I think also you have to rely on your teammates, especially if you're in foul trouble. Especially for star players, you want to keep them around. So a lot of times the coach will say, "Hey, go double team," so the star player or players won't pick up the next foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
2K16 还有一个选项是
Hill sets the screen for Hood. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by West.
这一代就拿掉了。
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Jazz trail by 20. Now Hill. Hood setting the pick for Hill. Pass to Hood. Shoots. Another miss by Utah.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
这个声音太大了，游戏声音太大了。
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Exum. Gobert the screen. Johnson outside. Hayward against Iguodala. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Gobert can't hit.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Livingston, no luck.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Now here's Hood. Gobert the screen. Hood the pass to Hayward. On the wing, Johnson from 17 feet out. Gobert dishes to Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go.
720还好吧
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Then for the Jazz, Withey's checked in for Gobert. Diaw comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Max subbed in for Exum. Here's Livingston. That shot is off. And it's Utah the other way. Now here's Mack. Not a lot of room. Johnson kicks to Diaw. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Not enough on that one as it misses. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
McGee a screen. Now here's Livingston. From deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Joe Ingles. Georgia.
Joe Ingles 还蛮好用的，不知道现在
Hill with it to the wing right side. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
He had a solid night from the field. He showed great focus, hit on over 50% of his attempts, and made many of those shots with guys draped all over him.
最佳球员
And that is a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in style here on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games. They can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And Shaq, we finally reached the last game of the regular season. It has been a
这个要怎么调？声音太大了。
Let's beat the team. Starting at center, 7 feet, number 1, JaVale McGee. At power forward, 6 feet 7 inches.
I'm proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the New Orleans Pelicans.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Greg. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench.
And now the Lakers starting group, Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. D'Angelo Russell out there with Lou Williams, and it's Mozgov, and it's good.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now here's Curry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Thompson. Ball's loose. Back to Curry. McGee is screen on Russell. Curry kicks to McGee. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. And the Lakers head coach, Luke Walton, played almost his entire career in L.A., winning 2 titles along the way. Always known for his tremendous IQ for the game.
Now here's Curry. For 3, Durant.
Good,
and Curry gets the assist. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Williams dishes to Mozgov. Lakers passing it around.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Now here's Curry. Green, the screen. Outside Durant. To the middle. Here's McGee. Lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Both free throws good from McGee. And the Lakers with a young core of players, they take it back to basics for recovery. After every game, chocolate milk.
Well, it's highly recommended as a recovery drink, guys. And they get a special version of the chocolate milk, though. Lower sugar, grass-fed. They say it's great for recovery. And you go back to Julius Randle, who broke his leg in his first game. They're motivated to get lots of calcium in the diet of the player.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure. They scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
They get it back. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And how about the huge wingspan of Ingram, really causing the opposition a number of problems.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here's Livingston. It's It's stolen by Calderon. Here's Clarkson. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Calderon kicks to Robinson. And Durant comes to help. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries, Kevin.
Here's Clark. Right side Durant. Lock at 6. Here's West. It's good. He drew Conch on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
From outside the arc, the shot no good.
电脑这种基因跳投还后仰，好像还蛮容易进的。
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. Hands out there with Dang. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Huertas in at the point. Clark kicks to Green. Down low. And the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they lost the last matchup with this club. It was really the reserves were the gap in play.
Greg, I couldn't agree with you more. They allowed some opposing reserves to get it going. You know the stars are going to get their point. But when you allow those second unit guys to get it going, that's when you're in trouble.
Here's Iguodala. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Lakers in the lead. And Larry Nance Jr., the 27th pick in the 2015 draft out of Wyoming. Of course, 13 years in the NBA. Larry Nance Sr., three-time All-Star. Was the league's first ever slam dunk contest champion.
And just like his pops, Junior is long and explosive.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
Well, I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special.
Well, in a game like this, fellas, when you have a chance to send a message, you do it. And boy, did he do it.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Curry kicks to Thompson. Green dishes to Thompson. Pass to Curry. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Randall's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Really getting after it. Randall beating up that offensive glass.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Good on the three-point shot. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Huertas passes to Clarkson. And Huertas gets the assist.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Thompson fires from deep. Offensive rebound, McGee. And McGee with the jam.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Here's Huertas, guarded by Curry. Here's Randall. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball
comes inside. Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Nance. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Huertas. It's stolen by Calderon. And it's Ingram missing.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Curry kicks to McGee. Out to Thompson. Durant for 3. Randall grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now Russell. He had 10 points in the win against New Orleans.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
With 1 on the clock, and that's good for 2.
干好小。
Russell's got his first basket.
And this young gun is fearless. Have to do more than just get a hand in Russell's face because he can make shots against good defense.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny Smith, right there. And Shaquille O'Neal, he's right there. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts. And that's it.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's been quite a game for JaVale McGee.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Draymond Green is out there. It's JaVale McGee. Then it's Curry. Then it's Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Williams can't get it to go. Being at 44%, pretty reasonable. And we know Lou Williams can get his shot, guys, anytime.
Yeah, he's got an explosive first step.
Quickest
in the game. Loves to work off the pick and roll. Good pull-up jump shooter, but his secret weapon, I think, is his tremendous shot fake. He doesn't always have the size to finish over the top. Instead, he gets defenders and works himself to the free throw line by drawing fouls.
Curry dishes to Thompson. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. That is good in the Los Angeles lead. Step down to 3 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Thompson against Williams. There's Mozgov. Off the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Randall. Bang comes in for Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for D'Angelo Russell. Livingston kicks to Green. Back to Livingston, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Deng kicks to Clarkson. And the 3 ball is good. Clarkson's got 5.
Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
At the elbow, Green. Back to Livingston. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Clarkson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Deng dishes to Clarkson. Mans a screen. 6 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. And a on the shot. Got it on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. That free throw good from Nance.
Well, you know, back in high school, Larry Nance Jr. almost quit basketball. You know, he was feeling tired and lethargic and couldn't figure it out. It turned out he was suffering from Crohn's syndrome, a chronic digestive system inflammation. But now, healthy,
He's following in his father's footsteps and looks like he's going to have a long NBA career too.
看能不能多一点分数回来。
Calderon in the corner. Back to Nance. Dishes it to Clarkson. The 19-foot shot. David West grabs the miss. And Nance diagnosed with Crohn's. He started getting injections of medication and hit a huge growth spurt. In fact, he grew 6 inches from his sophomore to his junior year in high school.
He suffered from that. Actually debilitating growth pain. Then he tore an ACL his junior year at Wyoming. Has not been smooth sailing at all for him, but here he is now. He's persevered, and he's shown to be a productive NBA player.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. West kicks to Livingston, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away the deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Clarkson with the ball.
我操
2 points. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, had the Wizards known on draft night how good a young scorer Clarkson would become, I can't imagine.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. So for the Lakers now, Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Williams is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Mozgov in at the center, filling out the middle.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to
which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Russell against Curry. Russell passes to Mozgov.
Oh! 哎呀，球被捡起。
He dishes it to Randall. Williams kicks to Randall. Lock at 6. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thompson. Mozgov with the block. Outside Curry.
Durant.
Outside Durant. McGee sets the pick for Durant. Goes back up. Back to McGee. Shoots over Mozgov. McGee's shot is off. Lakers leading by 5. Russell kicks to Ingram. Poked loose. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds.
再打一球。
Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
来一个开后门吧。
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Mozgov against McGee. Here's Durant. Here's Curry. And it's Ingram with the rebound. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Russell from long range. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. On 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Mozgov with the block.
What's up?
Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Knocks it loose. And they're on the break. Here's Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Curry dishes to Green. Thompson for the triple. And the miss by Thompson.
The ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Curry against Mozgov. 6 to shoot. There's the 3.
Oh, yeah.
By Curry.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the defenders a little scattered on very bad time to let him get that open.
Oh, Joe Curry.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
再守一个球。
Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Curry against Russell.
Shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
还没输啊，还久
McGee
了。
screen. Outside Green. Durant with a wide open look. And they
哎呀，我没进啊。
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
Luol Deng is checked in for the Lakers. Williams passes to Russell.
再守一个球。
Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from 20. Again, Russell missing. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. It's
哦，有了。
And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Knocked loose.
啊，剩0.多秒而
Los
已。
Angeles will retain possession. And that's an intentional foul.
剩0.2。
That's the first. That will put them up by 2.
And, you know, a lot of people are starting to wonder, is Russell going to be the future of this league? Time will tell. That's a big mountain to climb for the young fella from Louisville.
不一定啊，
That last free throw is critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot through, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
啊，来不及。拿到球出手那时间来不及。
taking the W in a close one. This win such a tremendous emotion.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
然后记得拿到球出手，好像0.2秒那还可以啊，0.1秒。
That big presence in the low post tonight was Timothy Mozgov taking charge.
43到40。
And that's going to do it for our cover this year's.
王八八，
我电脑
好
准。
小。
最有价值球员，这个是模拟的一些奖项。
礼品欠，还有几场啊？
没有啊，已经打完了。所以最终的成绩是看一下，79胜3败啊，79胜。然后他这一次 Brandon Knight 是最佳第6人。
Nightbot，
希望各位大大踊跃捐款赞助。我知道只有你的你们才会赞助，但是就算是你的你们赞助也插不到啊。
http://ppt ccwx4lq
本频道赞助者可获得
Google
小姐权限。
其实9胜3败应该是破纪录了吧？破纪录的成绩了吧？结果后面竟然输给了巫师跟湖人，还有骑士，输了3场而已。啊！我知道啊，他从中场那边就投3分球，我有看到那一球啊，还蛮神的。所以这个是勇士队啊，下午再继续啊，再可能会开7友人队吧，可能会以7友人队为开始。
李品切，你知道今天有4度延长的比赛吗？
没有，不知道，还没看呢、我下午再继续啦 ，OK， 拜拜。